Wow. So I haven't did this in a while. I haven't did this in a while. I don't even know that I'm doing it right. Like literally. I hope somebody kind of sees this. Let me check. I just went live, like, and not even checking where I'm going live at. If you guys can see this, just let me know. My name is DJ Strick, and I'm coming on today to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. And I'm gonna do this really, really quick because I don't know who's gonna watch it, and this is like extremely random. And I'm hoping that I'm going to the right place. So if you see me on my YouTube channel, DJ Strick, for the first time, like in a long time, like good to see you again. If you see me on Facebook, let me say that as well. Good to see you again. I want to see if this actually made it to Facebook, that I went to the right place, because I'm not sure that I did. So help me out. If you see this, let be like, Strick, man, we see you. You on. Because I don't know that I am. I don't know that I am at all. So I got some stuff I want to talk about tonight that's happening next week. And man, I want to do this really, really quick just because I want to get on and get off, because I got a couple friends of mine that are on. I want to see what they're doing tonight rather than see what I'm doing tonight. So there you go. Oh, I see myself. So we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm in the studio tonight and I'm getting ready for next week. Next week, I'm working with an organization called Urban Avenues, and I see you in the back. You see me, Steve Myers? What's up, man? Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for saying what's up. I appreciate you coming through. I wish I could put it up. It's actually behind me. Let me see if I can come over there. And this is how we do it, like behind the scenes, guys. Not exactly like this, but I can click on your name and it comes on the screen. What's up, man? Good to see you tonight. Thank you for coming through. I'm working with an organization called Urban Avenues, and that organization is a nonprofit here in the city that does a couple of things. And one of the things that we do is something in the summer called Film Camp. And it's actually for high school students here in Birmingham and the surrounding areas. My wife and I are happy to kind of help do it this year, but the partners that we have are just phenomenal. Like the people that actually run it, like not me, because I'm not running it. People that actually run it just completely blow my mind. They are film producers. Um, I want to be sure that I say the names right. Verena Shaughnessy, and I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. I mess up her name all the time, and I really, really do apologize. But she works with Fuji. She's from Birmingham originally, and now she's all off doing some major things in film. But she likes to give back, and she's the program director of this summer camp. And guys, y'all are in for a treat. This young lady is top notch. Like I can't say how top notch she is, and it's a pleasure to have her and Rachel Porter, who always works with her. They're friends. They're coming in to do this camp together. And right now, I think we have one slot available. So as I talk about this film camp, let me throw this on the screen so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to tell you about some of our supporters this year, because, man, I'm psyched about this. So it's a film camp. Urban Avenues is a film camp, week-long summertime experience in Birmingham for students, June 12th through the 16th. You can apply online at urbanham.com. Developing and pitching a project, creating and collaborating with peers, filming and editing a short film, developing your own creative voice, mentored by local industry professionals. So I'm not an industry professional in film. Of course, I do content creation, but we have some production houses that are sending their people, and some of them are coming themselves. Like owners and real filmmakers are coming to be a part of this event for our kids. And I'm like really, really excited about the opportunity to be able to kind of host with them, because kids don't get this opportunity. They don't get a chance to do this. So I'm like really stoked about having Verena here and Rachel here and all the other coaches that are a part of it. But in one of the partnerships, I said, Verena, she's actually with Fuji Films. And let me do this really, really quick, man. Yeah, it's dope to have the experience, Steve. Man, it's dope to really be a part something like this. It was kind of like given to me, and for everybody just watching this camp again, it's for high school students, and we got one slot left. It's going to be at Asfa downtown. If you guys know anything about my wife, of course, she's an administrator there, and they have opened the doors up for us to have this camp there. But more importantly, let me show you this, because this is what I'm really stoked about. Because it could go a lot of different ways, but it went this way. So this is kind of like an open box. So just travel with me, okay? We're going to go from this camera right here down. So this is a nice case. You can't see it all right here, but this is a nice case. And I'm going to open this case up here for you guys to see what I have in here. Like, this is what the students are going to get a chance to work with this year at camp. These are XS10s from Fuji Film. All right, so each of our students are gonna have their very own. This is sent from Fuji. Now, if you guys can see all these cameras in here, sent from Fuji to be a part of our camp so the kids can actually use them this year. And oh my goodness, one time for Fuji Films and their ability to help kids in the community be able to do something really, really cool. I really like this. I wish I could go down all the specs that this has, but I haven't researched it as much as I want to. This is one of their cameras that they are saying it is good for. I'm gonna get it in the screen here. Very good for streaming and also video. And of course, Fuji is known for photography, right? So they sent us all these, and this is, again, the XS10, and each of our students are gonna have an opportunity to actually use this. Now, we are partnering with Jones Valley Farms, and they have a couple of locations. One is downtown and one is in Woodlawn, and we are going to have our students actually do some small vignettes. All right, so they're going to be able to make, using these cameras and their own, kind of what we teach them. We're going to teach them how to tell a story. So they're going to tell a story about Jones Valley Farms, which is in our downtown area. There's a farm there where you can come and actually get fresh vegetables. It's really, really cool. Not a lot of people know about the area and the farm, so hopefully telling this story about the farm and using social media to get the message out, our kids are going to develop a story for them, and it's really cool. Now, these cameras are great, but because we want to do our very best job with our partners, they've actually sent the XT4s from Fuji for us to actually use for that as well, to get even some of the better shots. Okay, I really like this. It has a lot going on here. Like, I can't tell you all the specs of this one either, and I'm gonna dive into this next week to really get a gist of everything that goes on with this particular camera. But man, these things are like way, way cool. Yeah, Steve. Okay, cool. So your son did the farms thing last year. That's what's up, man. That's really cool. Well, we're going to be filming not the kids, but the farms and the adults that actually run the farms. And I'm really, really excited about that. So the light on this particular camera is not showing you all of it. But one of the things that people really like about the Fuji cameras is the dials that you get on top. So for photography, of course, you want to be able to manually control the cameras as much as you can. And these dials allow you to change your ISO, your aperture, and all of that right on the top. And it's easy to get to, manually done, and you're able to dial in the right shot for you every time. Now, I'm not like the biggest camera guy. I'm a streamer, so once I have it set, it's just set. But these cameras are, talked about how well they take JPEG pictures, okay? And we're gonna use them for film. I'm just stoked about that. Now, this is not like to kind of show off. It's really an awareness thing. Like, I want people to be aware that there are companies out there that are willing to give to the community. There are people even from Birmingham that's moved away, that's willing to come back to Birmingham and still give to our kids. Now, one thing about Urban Avenues, it is an organization that's diverse. And the goal and the mission of the organization is to bring diverse people together to make beautiful things. Like, I personally feel like we have more in common than we have in different. I didn't say that right. We are, like, if we really talk to each other, we will find out that we have more in common than we have difference. Does that make sense to you? Like, if you really dive into, okay, I want to know not just my neighbor, but my neighbor across the tracks. Okay, I want to figure out who they are. I want to be in community with them. Like in the South, we have a problem of people not communicating to one another and having some real assumptions about each other that are not true. And it is continues because of proximity. We just stay away from each other. What if we came together and had real dialogue and real talks? Or if we decided, hey, let's tell a story together. And because of our diversity, we could tell a story with so many different perspectives that it comes off really, really good. That being said, I wanted to come on tonight. I am stoked at the opportunity to work with Fuji Films and to work with these producers, Verena, Rachel, my wife, Keita Kid. We have numbers of coaches. We even have some of our friends that are going to come and be a part of it to coach. And I'm excited about it. It's a week long for high school students. Urbanham, let me throw this up so you guys can get it. Urbanham.com is where you can go. The camp includes developing and pitching a project, creating and collaborating with your peers, filming and editing a short film, developing your own creative voice, and you're going to be mentored by local industry professionals. And I was talking to Verena about that. And the idea about being local professionals is long term, our film camp won't just be a week in the summer. We want to develop young people that could go into the film industry. And maybe from our program, the film camp, you can be an intern at a film production house or on a film. And from an internship, you could actually be a producer, sound engineer, tech, grip, all of those things that they have on films. And Birmingham has a growing film community. Who knows what you can actually do? Now, we have people that have already gone through our programs because it's been going for, I think, the last 3 years. Some of them are working with production houses and other organizations that are helping the film industry in Birmingham. Like, I'm really, really excited about what's going on. If you want more details, I'm going to put this flyer up one more time, but you can go to urbanham.com to find out all the details. And even if you want that last slot for your kid, it starts next Monday, so you need to do it really, really fast. But it's a week-long camp here in Birmingham for high school students to learn the fundamentals of filmmaking and storytelling by industry professionals. And that means they won't be learning it from me. I will be a part of support of the program, but I will be there. And I'm so excited about the opportunity to have some real producers here to help us pull this off. Oh my God. Hey, that's me right now. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, you can always, just kind of say something on this stream here. Just comment and I'll commit back to you. Steve Myers, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. And if you see this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, I need you to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications every time I go live. So this is something random, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me.